So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Flamengo.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And Rossi makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's just very good at winning the ball and making very good use of it too, turning the fence into attack.
Goes for a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Davids. Nesta. Now it's Hullet. Space for him to turn. It's Xavi! And the ball's come loose here. Vieira. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Davids. Nesta. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Hazard. Now it's Bale. Oh, well measured. Just the keeper in his way. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Stood up well to him there. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Neymar. Neymar making good progress. Vieira. Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hazard. Hazard running with intent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Good ball, good take. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Bale. Davids, renowned for his long-range shooting. Pelé. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Best is fouled. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. In comes the corner. Flamengo with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He might be in here! That is great defending, so alert. Davids. And it's Azar. Distributed tidily. Takes aim and crosses. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In with the challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to pass it through. Just past the 40th minute mark. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Elects to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
To the staff room immediately.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Hullet. Coming on the field is number 9, Eto.
We get things going again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Bale. The ball has bounced loose now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cruyff. Crunching tackle. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. Deftly away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone looking for safety.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That pass isn't the best. Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Azar. Varese cuts it out. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. That's a good run down the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivered across. Shapes to shoot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Not the most accurate pass. Pele. Nesta makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff. Nesta clears without hesitation. Davids. That's going wide left. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Eto'o running with the ball, threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Azar. And that's gone loose. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. This is a promising build-up. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that is well cleared. And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 6, Xavi. Number 20, Sado.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 19, Messi. Number 7, Cristiano
Shot,
Ronaldo.
surely!
Number 24.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Substitution.
Now it's Ronaldinho. There's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. This ended up in no man's land. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Played into space. And he's just misjudged that one. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ferdinand with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great ball, and he's in here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. An exchange of stares, and here we go. For sure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
And that is that. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Pull it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cantona.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, well, his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
O'Shea. Passing is crisp and sharp. Both sides exercising caution for now. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro, a player who needs no introduction. Davids. And here's Batistuta.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
A probing pass. Well, nicely intercepted. Raya.
Parma always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, it's Seedorf. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids. And here's Batistuta. A chance, surely! Goal! Parma! And it's Parma who take the lead. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Parma have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want...
Bale! That is decidedly lacking.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Davids showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Half an hour played now, and it's Xavi. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? In he goes again. It's a goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Manchester United.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to let...
And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The goal scored for Manchester United.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Wan-Bissaka makes the interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hullet. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that's well seen too. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Messi.
There will be one.
That looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. Here's Hullet! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, could carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Gets us going once more. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Davids. Cantona. And it's Davids. Rossi. And here's Cantona. Now it's Hullet. And this is Cruyff. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Cantona. Short changes him with that pass. That's a throw. And it's Davids. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Cantona. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
The perfect tackle, he's been superb.
And Casemiro. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rossi receives it in a good position here. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Casemiro. Messi. And they are prompt with their pressing. That has been slung wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nesta getting this one clear. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's found a way past. And Messi! And he's stuck it away. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Davids. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. 75 minutes played. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. Wriggles his way through. Let's Batistuta. He might be in here. Big chance! And that's a good finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, what? He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Palmer. Number 7.
Palmer choosing to make the first change.
Number
So we
6,
have a breakthrough.
Batistuta.
Now how will things develop from
Number
here?
26,
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Davis.
Peter, in this team,
Coming on the
he's
field,
always the #1 contender,
number
and he's done it
11,
again.
Neymar. Number 5,
Messi.
Zielinski. Number 19,
And here's Neymar.
Yamal.
Now he's
Number
running.
12,
Neymar! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Camavinga. And this is Neymar. Searching pass he's played there.
Added minute has been indicated.
He's gone looking for safety. Played into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There will be 4 extra minutes. Can he get it through? He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he shoots! And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was
Security
always
staff
likely
hurry
to be on the
along.
card. So
Please report to the
overall, I
staff
don't think
room
anyone
immediately.
will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Isak. He has a look up. Can he get on the end of this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Bale. Cruyff. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And that has been cleared. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Frimpong. Looking for the run. He's on it, can he get away? Towering header! Baresi clears it away. Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Frimpong. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Header! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Gravenberch! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Ah, that's a fine interception. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Frimpong. Now it's Isak. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Oh, that's a key interception. Half an hour played now. Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's
and pull it! Loose ball now, and there's a... In he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Frimpong. This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Szoboszlai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's picked it up out wide. What a throw in. De Rossi. That's a throw. Szoboszlai. Good chance here. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for options for movement. Now he's got space here. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that's a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Frimpong. Looking to play him in. No, again there's no way through. It's run loose here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's heaved it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Frimpong. Knocks it into space. Baresi tries to clear. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's quick to return it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Zanetti can see things others simply cannot. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And this is Bale. He's in one. Bale! Goal! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game.
Number 14, Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! Substitution for Manchester United, number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
19.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a good foray he's making. And it's Wirtz. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Eto'o clears without hesitation. Szoboszlai. And this is Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it. Oh, greatly! It's hit the crossbar. And that is well cleared. And that has been cleared. Over to the right flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking for the far post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Raya claims it without any fuss. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mohamed Salah. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. It's loose now and they want to get... And again! It's in! And what a climax we have here! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because He didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Xavi. Number 20, Seedorf.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Hangs one in. Leicester attempts a clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Robertson. And here's Mohamed Salah. Jones.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Oh, great feat that.
Played in by... Bullish header! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I get...
Oh, good climb! And that's it! They will have to shake on that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
And now, please...
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended